You're crazy. Am I? Yes. Am I? Yes. Am I?
The big news this week in black media, and also that's caught on in mainstream media as well, is the horrific death. Actually, sorry, change that. The horrific murder, of an innocent young black man that was jogging. He was shot down in the middle of the street, apparently in the middle of the day, by two white supremacists. Let's have a look at the clip. Now, here's their claim, right? Their claim is that there was a burglary, or they encountered in a burglary, and on their CCTV system, this is the black man that they saw. Now, I don't know about you, right? Well, you have to kind of get right up in, for CCTV, for most CCTV anyway, to get a good image of the person or to get a good picture of their face, you have to literally stand right underneath it, So there's no way that they could determine that what they saw on their camera was the guy that they saw running across the bottom of their land or across the front of their garden, as opposed to speak, So that's the one issue there. That's the issue that I have right there. That's one of many, should I say. Here's the second one, Now, for me personally, right, I don't understand American law that well. I don't live there, obviously, But I do kind of get the idea of you're allowed to protect your own home, That kind of stands to reason. And if someone tries to break into your house, you have the right to defend your own home, right? Now, I'm kind of curious to how far off your property does that extend, innit? How far off your property does that extend? Because these two white men, Michaels and I can't remember the one's name, they got in their vehicle and hunted him down, They're no longer on their property now, right? And the reason why I use the word hunted, not chased, but hunted, is because I think it's the dad, Look at where he is on that truck. He's not in the front seat sitting next to his son. Where can you see him? He's already in the back, locked and loaded. So they hunted this guy. So they were on a hunt. That's a hunting move. That's the kind of thing that people go out and look and do when they're going to do sports. Right? So that's another issue there. Right? But then for me, the biggest issue is this. And that's this. If it wasn't for this video, that came out, and I don't know who leaked it, but they have to praise the Lord and thank God or whoever for the person that did. These two men would have got away scot-free, clean as a whistle, if it wasn't for this video. And what I find interesting now is simply this, or the question I have to ask now is this: how many more cases are like this? How many more situations and incidents are there in America? Maybe not in that particular state, but across America as a whole. Have there been, where the actions of these two guys, has been carried out, and because of the lack of evidence or the lack of tangible witnesses, guys like this would get away with murder so easily, based on their perspective of the story. I said this, it was, as the coin, what's his name, Tariq Nasheed, it's I'm white and I say so rule, They tell their version of the story, everyone says, okay, cool, all right then, let's wrap this up, guys, and let's go home. How many more times has that happened? Yeah. Because what this story, in my opinion, what this story has exposed is that could happen quite a lot. Yeah. Because even though I don't live in America, I do follow a lot of news. Yeah. And I do follow a lot of American news, and it comes up in a lot of British news because I watch Sky. Yeah. And you're always hearing of black people making the case or making the claim that their son's been shot, or the person's gone missing, or this person was brutalized unjustly. Yeah, and it's always been a case of, well, what evidence do you have to prove it? Oh, we haven't got no evidence. Well, not until recently anyway. Thanks to these, yeah. But not until recently, it was a matter of we haven't got no evidence. And it was always going to be, when you live in a dominant white society, it's always going to be their word over yours. And if the juror's all white, the judge is white, and the so-and-so is white, yeah, it's always going to not work out in the black person's favour. And again, if it wasn't for the video that came out, these two guys would have just been, I think that these two guys would have just been another two guys that got away with murder. Yeah. Now, there are a lot of people that want to argue, well, there are some black states where they've got black police and black lawyers and black judges and so and so. And, you know, would you argue the same thing for them? And I say yes. And the reason why I could say yes quite easily to that is simply this, yeah? Again, you live in a white dominant society, yeah? And you got to look at it a bit like this. If you work for McDonald's as a franchise owner, yeah, you can't sell whatever burgers you want in that McDonald's. You have to adhere to McDonald's rules. Your burger, your chicken royal, whatever, or your Big Mac can't be the way you want to make it. It has to be the way that McDonald's tell you to make it, innit? Yeah. So what makes you think that the police enforcement will be any different, whether it's a black person running the department or a white person? Yeah, if the system is that way, then it don't really matter. And I think what happened in this case now is that there is a problem within the system, right? And because of this issue in the system that they have, because obviously with the white supremacists, the only way they got away with it so easily is because I think it's stated that one of the guys has a family member high up in the law somewhere, within the department or something like that. So obviously it seems that he's going to pave the way or smooth the way for this whole case just to breeze through. Yeah, you come in, give me your version of the story, give me your testimony. I'll look at it. Yeah, that works. Yeah, we can bypass this off. They're only black. Don't worry about it. Yeah, that's what they could do. Now, the thing is, because of this video that they probably didn't know existed, or if they did know existed, someone within their own camp leaked it. Yeah, right. This is now exposed not only the two murderers, but of the system in which they were allowed to get away with it so easily. Because now some people high up are going to have to do some explaining. Yeah. And what I think will happen is, and here's what I'm going to think is going to happen, yeah, is that they're going to either, well, as it stands, yeah, the two guys have been arrested for murder. They've been arrested. Now, they'll probably get the Amber Geiger treatment, you know, a very light sentence. Yeah, you know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, the guys upstairs, because they've got to do a lot of explaining, is how did you manage to breeze these through so quickly without a thorough investigation? You know what I mean? They can't answer that. They're not going to be able to answer that. Well, not convincingly anyway. But that was the main point, you know what I mean? And I'd like you to let me know in the comments below. And the question I'm going to ask you is this. Do you think that this is not the only time? Yeah? How many more times do you think this has happened? My name is Michael Salmon. And I'm out. Peace.
Am I? Yes. Am I? Yes.